In a grand kingdom surrounded by mountains and rivers, there lived a young prince named Arab. He was the only son of the wise and aging king Wihan. Arab was kind-hearted, curious, and full of energy, but he was not always serious. He preferred riding horses, playing games, and exploring the kingdom over attending court meetings or learning state affairs. His father, King Wihan, often reminded him, "A crown is not just a symbol of power, Arab. It's a weight of responsibility. One day you must carry it." Arab would always nod politely, but deep inside, he didn't quite understand. To him, being a prince meant freedom and fun, not duty and burden. Then one day, everything changed. The king fell gravely ill, and the royal council decided that Prince Arab must temporarily take over the kingdom's responsibilities. Arab was hesitant, but he agreed, thinking it would not be too hard. The next morning, he entered the royal court for the first time, not as a prince, but as acting king. Within hours, he was overwhelmed. A farmer pleaded for help after his crops were destroyed by a storm. A merchant complained about rising taxes. A village had been attacked by bandits. The palace chef reported food shortages. Each problem felt heavier than the last. Arab tried to listen, but he was lost. Decisions had consequences. If he sent soldiers to protect the village, the city would be less guarded. If he lowered taxes for merchants, the kingdom might not afford to repair roads. Everything was connected, and there were no easy answers. That night, Arab sat by his father's bedside, exhausted. "Father," he said, "I never realized how heavy the crown really is." King Wihan smiled weakly. "That is the lesson, my son. Responsibility is not about control, it's about care. It's waking up each day and choosing to serve others before yourself. Power without responsibility is dangerous, but responsibility without power is what earns you the right to lead." The words sank deep into Arab's heart. From that day on, he changed. He studied the kingdom's problems, spoke with advisors, traveled to distant villages, and listened to his people. He learned to lead not by command but by example. Years later, when King Wihan passed away and Arab officially became king, the people didn't cheer because of his title. They cheered because of the man he had become. And as Arab placed the crown on his head during the coronation, he didn't feel powerful. He felt humble. He knew the crown was not a reward, it was a responsibility. Moral of the story: responsibility is not a burden, it is a privilege. True leadership begins when we choose to care for others and take ownership, even when it's hard. Growth starts the moment we stop avoiding responsibility and start embracing it. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and share with your friends.